former Conservative MP Tom Hunt. Do you think this bill's in trouble, Tom?
I think it is in trouble, and I think it was. I mean, the significance of her withdrawing that safeguard, because I think there was over 60 MPs who are on record for citing that particular safeguard as being a key reason why they voted for it at second reading. So that's now gone. Yeah. And the fact that it was just ripped out at 10 p.m, the evening before the line-by-line scrutiny of the bill, I think it's caused significant alarm. All of the momentum seems to be in the direction of those who oppose the bill. Today, for example, Lee Anderson has switched from having voted in favour to voting against. He supports the principle, but he's deeply uncomfortable with the shenanigans that have been going on with the committee. I mean, today we've had Sarah Olney had an amendment to try
Lib Dem MP,
and she had a very reasonable amendment to try and raise a bar when it comes to assessing an individual's ability to make this serious decision, and moving it from just capacity to ability and a definition of ability. That was being rejected by Kim Levitt. I mean, interestingly, there's 35 plus clauses they've got to get through. They'd be doing well if they complete one clause today. I mean, who would have thought this is quite a complex issue, right?
That's right. Yes, and people are now saying that even those in favour of the principle, that this should not be done in a private member's bill because there is so little opportunity for that scrutiny.
This is a sham. The committee is a sham. Whatever we think about this issue, it's a life and death issue. The stakes couldn't be higher, and it seems as though it's almost being run as a campaign to win. With all the tricks associated with that, all the stacked witness lists, the stacked membership, deeply inappropriate. I think the momentum is with our side, and I really, really hope that this dangerous bill doesn't see the light of day and that enough MPs see sense and switch. We don't need that many to switch. We need less than 30 to switch, and we have a different outcome at third reading, and I think we might be getting there.
And very quickly, one of the issues today has been over this idea of mental capacity, and with those opposed to the bill saying that it's one thing to say that you want to refuse treatment, but another to have the capacity to say you want to die. Yeah,
I mean, the Mental Capacity Act was never meant for decisions like this. So Sarah Olney had a very reasonable amendment to raise a bar when it comes to assessing ability to make this decision, and the amendment was jettisoned by, and the role of the ministers in this committee is very, very peculiar. Danny Kruger describing a slightly Jekyll and Hyde, and I'd say that's not a bad interpretation of their behaviour today.
Well, it's certainly shone a spotlight on parliamentary processes, and of course we'll be following that bill all the way through. Thank you, Tom Hunt, so much for joining me.